catch another case, I know it truly be missed. So I'ma keep a cool head, stay out of the news headlines, and show these other rappers it's bedtime. It's clear to see that I'm ahead of my time. I copy chromed out, hard talk, career with a shine. I got some time, name. I get better with time. Who got a flow and a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. I'm a hot girl yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Fuck the back day yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with a two Drew on you and your friend? And
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium, state-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Coming up, we have a good one for you between the Arizona Cardinals and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And off we go from SoFi. Devin Duvernay to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Returning. The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. The first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. And not what they wanted to see, just one play in. Their tight end shaken up as we get a timeout. Training staff out to work on him. After the 3-yard pickup, it's second and 7. Here's Brissett to throw. Into the hands of Harrison. Brought to the ground as they hit him big on that play, Brock. It looks like they're marking a gain at about 25 yards.
Marvin Harrison Jr. It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Arizona.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Back to throw. Here's Brissett. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get about 3 here, almost all of it on the catch. The defense was there immediately.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Second down, it's Brissett. The right side, hauled in by Harrison. Some nice work here as he pushes forward for 20 plus the first.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the first down. That yardage, that really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Love from the pistol. The ball's out, he lost it. And the Chargers think they have it, and they do.
This defense has sure decided that they're going to be the star of the show, at least here from the jump. One series in, they've delivered the first game-changing play, but I am talking about one thunderous collision.
And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
On the pickup. It's second and inches.
Less than a ruler needed here on second down. From the pistol, it's Herbert. And this throw is going to be incomplete. Third down.
Kate, I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Might shift to the run here, 3rd and inches. Hampton trying to pick it up. Hits in. He's going to be stopped after a 1-yard gain. And that gives LA the first.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. Throwing now, Herbert. He's got Quentin Johnson, complete. Taken down after a quality gain of 15 yards. And that is good for a Chargers first down.
That's just one of those plays on an opening drive, Kate, where on one side it's demoralizing. Defensively, rally, go make that tackle. But offensively, it just infuses you with so much confidence, knowing if you can just put the ball in you guys' hands, they can make a difference after the catch.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. Caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. From the gun, here's a give to Love. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Sometimes it just feels like in the background of every home run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Get that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Never sets on 3rd and short. It's caught by Harrison. He's going to be out of bounds there. Defenders make this stop after a gain of about 17. And that's going to make it first down Cardinals.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Cardinal first down.
From the red zone on first. Sends this one to and through the end zone. So that's incomplete. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
From the gun, Love gets it. And he finds just enough daylight for a 5-yard gain. It's 3rd down.
I like that. Let that runner, and he's going to be motivated to do something with it after a fumble on the previous drive. Give him another shot, and he makes a pay.
About set. This is 3rd and 5. Brissett looking to throw. Dumped off to his running back. And they get the completion, but not the yardage. He is out right where that play started. And it's 4th down. So now it's Chad Ryland's turn to attempt this Cardinals field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash.
30-yard attempt.
The kick by Ryland is good. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
At their own 35-yard line.
To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Back to work after throwing the pick. That one's complete. Amarion Hampton. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The game gets this down inside the 35. We've got fireworks on the first play of the drive. 31 yards. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. To throw, Herbert. Cut out left. And he's going to get this one ahead for what looks to be about 20 yards, maybe even a little more, and that first down.
It's a gain of 21 yards. That's another Chargers first down. First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Play action now for Herbert. Buying some time right. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Devin White makes the play. And the Cardinals are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Hey, we know in this league, takeaways are a big deal, but you get interception and chunk yards with it, that is a gold star effort.
Hand off now to Love. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
Tackle made at the 49-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
We're through 1 quarter of this opening weekend of football. It's an early lead for the Cardinals. We're back to SoFi right after this. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Cardinals football. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. Throwing now, Brissett. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about his 3rd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You've got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Brissett to throw it. That's caught for the first. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That play good for 17 on a first down.
We call 3rd downs money downs for a reason, Kate, because it takes everybody offensively to cash in. Excellent protection. Set the table for the QB to get the completion and the yards necessary.
First down now, ball at the 33. Here's Brissett. And this is going to be incomplete. They were on him right off the snap, and that hit altered the throw. And that brings up 2nd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last 2nd attempt to get rid of it.
Brissett to throw on 2nd down. Dumps it off to his running back. That screen sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I think that's one of those situations as a quarterback, and on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
It is almost picked off. He had the interception, but he couldn't hang on. It will, though, still bring up 4th down. Now it's Chad Ryland's turn to attempt this Cardinals field goal. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
At their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Herbert to throw. Looking to his fullback now. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stuff came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that 1st down. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
At the 48-yard line.
Now an inside give to Hampton. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. That play cleaned up by Matt Milano.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Again, it's Hampton. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Cardinals side of the field. It'll be a gain of 5. They still need 4 on 3rd down.
Nothing too fancy there. That is just some good physical football from a back who knows how to read his blocks, Kate, keep himself square, and go get those tough yards.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Now Herbert to throw. Ooh, missed that one, and he knew it. Put it behind his guy, and now it's 4th down.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4. They snap it to Herbert. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Garrett Williams. We have seen this happen before, partner. 3 interceptions in a row. We're going to spare the quarterbacks who've done it. Not going to mention any names, but, man, not a list that he wanted to join.
Yeah, he probably stopped throwing the ball. Like, stop throwing the ball. Did you say that out loud?
That was out loud, yeah. They're set with the play fake. And he's going to go down. They haul him to the turf at the 21. And Brown begins with a rough 1st step there. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two. I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta and nobody wants.
3rd and long for him here. Look at that power, deep left side. He's got it deep downfield. And he's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play, and that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
He's going for it again. And this time they forced the incompletion. Defense was ready after he got him on that last snap. Now it's 2nd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Second down, here's Brissett again. Over the middle and hauled in by McBride. Well, this certainly makes the 3rd down easier. Nearly avoided it altogether. Gain of 10 right up near that marker now. Straight ahead this time with Love. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up.
Well, Kate, the rough showing both individually and collectively continues with this run game. The fumble earlier and now totally stuffed on that one.
Love now, up the middle. And this one will not work out for him. He's stacked up behind the line, and he's going to head off after a turnover on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across, but there was no overcoming a front, just as equally motivated to get off the field.
And they make the stop after giving up 6 yards. Good run on first. It's 2nd down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
1st down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Back to Hampton. Pop behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from SoFi in just a moment. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Herbert back to throw. To the right and pulled in by McConkey. And this is going to be close. It's going to be close. Oh, it looks like he got it. Good awareness after the catch to see where he needed to get. He got just enough daylight to get it there.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And a good defensive play to knock that one out. So we've got 2nd down.
It's been plays like that that have kept this game scoreless, and they can't execute. It will continue to do so.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Shotgun give to Hampton. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. And instead of a receiver, that one finds the ground. Incomplete. It's 2nd down. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Now Herbert on 2nd down. Connects on the crosser. He's going to be encouraged to that sideline. Gain of about 18. And that's going to be a Los Angeles 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
It's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it 2nd down. Okay, so they sent the blitz, but it almost seemed to backfire there, Brock. They ran through it for a pretty nice gain.
Yeah, because there's a little boom or bust,
yeah.
Right? As an offense, as a QB, if you see that and run away from the blitz, it can be effective like it was there.
Opening carry of the game for Kimani Vidal. And he will not get the first, but this is close. Looks like they're going to have about a yard at most to gain after he picked up 3. 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. A 3rd down give to Hampton. And he barrels across for the touchdown.
Well, finally scoring a touchdown in the new year. Unfortunately, able to get it done before halftime. That'll settle down the nerves, the conversations a bit. But you know they've got to score more here in the 2nd half.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll take the lead. Ticker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's Duvernay on the return. Oh, he put him in the spin cycle. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Duvernay on the return. The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Back to throw. Here's Brissett. And this one's going to be picked off, but he dropped it. So almost a one-play drive. Defender couldn't hang on, though, and they're going to feel fortunate coming up on second down now. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. To the line on first and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. First play, they'll give it to Hampton. And he's hit and set out of bounds, so this ends as a gain of close to 7, second down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice. Now a really manageable second down.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. They go play action. Here's Herbert. Wow, wide open here. Complete. He's still going at the 30. Keeps it moving. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA! So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
That one right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8. All lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's Duvernay on the return. He lost the football. Oh, and the kicking team's got it.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got two things on their mind. Number one, get the returner down. And number two, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. After that play, we see some concern from their guys on the field. And now we know why. One of their best players was hurt on the play and is getting worked on. After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Throwing now, Herbert. Escapes the pocket. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Will Johnson.
4 picks, 1 game. Hey, I get it. They've not all been his fault, but it isn't any easier to stomach. For the sake of his mental game, I think it's about time to limit things to short, easy passes or simply take him off this field altogether.
On the ground here with Algier. This is close, but he is not in the end zone, Brock. By less than a yard, they avoid the safety. But boy, that was close. Went the wrong way on first down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Working from his end zone. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. And he takes this one back and in for the Los Angeles Pick 6. Dicker on now for the PAT. Accuracy perfect there as it's center cut. And the lead grows by 1.
Chargers 21, Cardinals 6. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Here's Duvernay on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Cardinals into formation. It's first and 10. On the give, there's Love. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
It's taken in by Kendrick Bourne. There's the hit. They're going to force him out of play with a gain of about 12. And that is good for Cardinals first down.
And the Cardinals first down.
This is Love. Shoots away from one. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Love with it. They stop him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up. That right there, exactly the type of havoc that a well-designed blitz can cause, Brock. Everyone's so busy picking up their rushers. That D-tackle cleaned up.
Sure did. He gets his one-on-one, and he shocks him with those heavy hands, knocks off that blocker, and knocks down that runner.
And no surprise here, they declined the flag because the play got a first down, so they're going to happily let it stand. Here's first and 10 from the 47. Going play action here, Brissett. And down he goes. They drop him right along that midfield stripe. And he gets his first sack in his first career game. Need to get that yardage back and a little bit more, too. It's second and 14. Now there's the flag. It looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes second and long. Now it's Brissett. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's third down.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
And they come up empty on that third down. Would have been good for the first, but couldn't hang on through that hit. It is fourth down. The Cardinals out for the punt. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. Brings it in at the 12. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. They'll start out with Hampton. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
Second and 6.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Hampton gets the handoff. Stop finally made after they give up 16 on the play. And that's going to make it first down Chargers.
It's a gain of 16 yards.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On the play fake, it's Herbert. Brought in right side. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Offense overloading left side. It's first and 10.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hampton on the pitch. Oh, he lost the football. Oh, and they get it back. The play's still live. And that right there is why they coach you to never give up on a play, Brock. Recover the fumble, and he's able to get him the first down, too. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
And the Chargers, first down. First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. David Njoku with his first of hopefully many more to come this season. Point after is converted by Dicker. And they stretch their lead to 22.
Chargers 28, Cardinals 6. Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Here's a return from the 7. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
Over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Here's Brissett to throw. Rushes right there as he releases it. He's nowhere near the target. Lucky to avoid a sack there, Brock. It is second down. We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion. Second down, it's Brissett. Go right side, and McBride has it. Defender gets there, finally takes him out, but not before he picks up 29 yards. That's going to give Arizona the first.
Tight ends will eat up every one of those opportunities to show and prove they could be chain movers as well. Even as they get more and more recognition in this league, they're still constantly working to prove that they're playmakers too.
Run play, here's Love. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Justin Iborgui there for the stop.
He was brought down by Justin Iborgui.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's second and 9.
Brings up second and 9.
Brissett to throw it. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to get about 3, but almost nothing after that. Tackle made quickly after he made the catch. Start of our fourth quarter, Brock, and the offense looking at a third down, 6 to go. Throwing now, Brissett. He's got McBride, complete. There's the stop. Looks to be about 7 yards on that play. And that's going to make it first down, Cardinals. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends.
This is going to be caught. The heave connects. Touchdown, Cardinals. Marvin Harrison Jr. with his first of hopefully many more to come this season. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together. Well, maybe some second guessing of that play after the miss. I think it was just an instant of the defense guessing the call correctly right on the spot.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. At the 20. Touchdown on an incredible return. Dicker on now for the PAT. Send right down the middle and good. And lead now up to 23.
Chargers 35, Cardinals 12. Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Here's Duvernay on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
To the line, first and 10. From the pistol, Brissett. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. This goes big, 25 yards before that tackle is made. And that is good for Cardinals first down.
And the Cardinal first down.
Running it now out of the gun. Shoves one away. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
Yak, yak, yak. That's what it's all about in this league as a running back. Can you get those hard yards after initial contact? This dude just got it done.
Finds him over the middle. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it's good enough for an Arizona first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Love from the pistol. And his progress is soft, but a nice 5-yard gain before it was.
That might not look like a lot, but that's some veteran stuff from the rookie runner right there. That kind of gain in the NFL, that's a win. You may not be in high school, you may want to hit the big play, but those singles, they turn into doubles, and they matter at this level.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Now Brissett to throw. Catch is made in close. And across the line he goes. Touchdown, Arizona. Trey McBride with his first of hopefully many more to come this season. All right, Brock, so these guys showed a little fight with that touchdown, and they're going to need that the next couple of weeks as they try to recover from what's looking like the season-opening loss.
Okay, we got enough decades of data to know the playoff odds are not good when teams begin a season 0-2 or 0-3. Next week, going to be critically important, and they're hoping maybe that touchdown gives them some momentum moving forward.
And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10. Now Herbert to throw. Bails out of the pocket quick. Throw is there for Rondé Gadsden. And he's down as that play goes for 26 big ones. That's good for the first down.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Chargers first down.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Hampton. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop it after 2 yards.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Working on second down. Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and that hit knocks it free, incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Running it with Hampton. Decent work on the run, but not enough for the first. The stop is made in time. It's 4th and short.
You know, I like that call, Kate. I kind of like these runs on 3rd downs and what may be predictable passing situations, but a gain like that now opens that playbook for a 4th down decision.
Now 1 second before they call delay a game, a timeout comes in. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. The lead looks safe, but the Penals staying down. They're going for this. On 4th down, here's Herbert. Into the hands of Gadsden. And a drive. He's in. Touchdown, Chargers. Rondé Gadsden with his first of hopefully many more to come this season. Dicker on now for the PAT. This one splits the uprights. It is good. And that makes this a 24-point ball game.
Chargers 42, Cardinals 18.
Dicker all lined up and ready to put it away.
For the Chargers.
His return starts at the 5. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him earlier, and they laid a big hit on him.
They're on 17-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Brissett looking to throw. Deep in trouble now, and the ball is out. And they cover it, but dangerously close to that goal line. They're set up at their own 5.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
To the outside and brought in by Wilson. And he's going to be brought down right after making that catch. A good gain. The tackle limits it to 9. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Cardinals trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. Chargers are going to opt for a 50B 3rd down. Here's Brissett. McBride snags another one. And they get the first on a 3rd and 13. What a call to extend this drive.
Gain of 17 yards.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
First down.
Back to throw. Here's Brissett. Right side cut by Higgins. Brought to the ground finally after a gain of about 17 yards. That's going to give Arizona the first.
Gain of 17 yards. And the Cardinal first down.
From the gun, here's a give to Love. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. Casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chargers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position. Here's a give to Vidal. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They pitch it out to him here. They're going to pick up 12 yards on the play, Brock. That's going to set them up with a first down.
A gain of 12 yards. And the Chargers first down.
So the Chargers come away with the win in this one. One down, a whole lot more wins to go, Brock. But hey, victors to begin this regular season.
Yeah, I think it's both these guys go across the field and shake hands with one another. They do know, Kate, to your point, it is a long year. But what this does is it pays off your training camp. It does instill some confidence he did all the right things through July and August to kick the season off.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Chargers as we say goodbye from Los Angeles.